Are we in the next Great Depression? Welcome to 2025. We've all felt it. Grocery store prices that make your jaw drop, rent climbing faster than your paycheck, gas creeping back up, layoffs happening quietly and sometimes loudly, stock portfolios shrinking, banks tightening access, retirees unsure how long their Social Security will last. The headlines say recession, but many are wondering, are we already in a modern-day Great Depression? Let's break it down. The signs are everywhere. By April 5th, 2025, the signs couldn't be clearer. Major protests are sweeping the country, some against Trump, some against Elon Musk, many fueled by frustration over economic collapse, political manipulation, and corporate greed. Food prices are skyrocketing. Basic groceries have doubled in the past 3 years. Families are stretching paychecks thinner than ever. Unemployment is quietly rising. Contract workers, small business owners, and gig economy earners are being hit the hardest. Banks are closing local branches and tightening credit. Some regional banks are collapsing altogether, reminding us of 2008 and 1929. Stock markets are volatile, with big tech no longer the safety net it once was. Wars are erupting abroad, threatening supply chains, inflation, and drawing taxpayer money into conflict rather than domestic repair. But this isn't the first time the world has seen a downturn like this. Remember 1929? Let's talk tariffs, then and now. Back in the 1930s, the Great Depression was sparked in part by the stock market crash of 1929, but made worse by disastrous policies like the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act. That law raised tariffs on imported goods, causing a global trade war. Other countries retaliated. Exports dropped. Jobs were lost. The global economy crumbled. Sound familiar? Fast forward to the 2020s, and what do we see? Tariff wars with China, new trade restrictions with Russia, Iran, and others, sanctions being weaponized, triggering economic retaliation from other nations. While these modern tariffs are justified under national security or protecting American jobs, they are inflaming global tensions and driving prices higher, especially for imported essentials like electronics, food, and fuel. We're repeating the past, but with new players and digital tools. The reality of today's financial collapse. The difference today is technology and speed. In the 1930s, it took years for the system to crash. In 2025, one tweet, one bank collapse, or one cyber attack can crash markets in minutes. Job loss. Millions of jobs have been lost to automation and AI. Retail workers, call center employees, even white-collar professionals are being replaced by machines or outsourced abroad. Social Security retirement. The U.S. Social Security Fund is under extreme pressure. Millions of boomers are retiring, but the younger workforce is smaller and less stable. Meanwhile, inflation is eroding the value of pensions and retirement savings. People who thought they'd retire comfortably are now rejoining the workforce just to survive. Housing crisis too. Zero home prices are up, interest rates are high, and evictions are spiking. People are living in RVs, extended motels, or with family, if they're lucky. Banks in crisis. Some smaller banks are failing under the weight of bad loans, tighter regulations, and decreased public trust. Others are experimenting with central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, which many fear will erase financial privacy and give governments control over your money. The bigger agenda? Global reset. This economic pressure is being used as a pretext for a larger global reset. Digital ID systems are being pushed. Universal basic income is being floated, but only if you comply. Food access may soon be linked to carbon credits. Smart cities and 15-minute zones are gaining traction. Marketed as convenience but implemented as control. Privacy is being replaced with permanent surveillance. The Great Depression of 2025 isn't just about money, it's about freedom. What can we do? You are not powerless. Here's how to start protecting yourself and your loved ones. Get educated. Understand how the economy really works. Follow independent researchers and economists who aren't bought by mainstream media. Get local. Support local farmers, bartering networks, and mutual aid groups. Rebuild your community outside of corporate systems. Own assets. Land, tools, skills, and relationships are more valuable than digital dollars or fiat savings. Diversify your income. Create multiple streams, online and offline. Relying on one job, one bank, or one government check is dangerous in 2025. Stay aware and vote with your dollar. Where you spend matters. Don't fund the corporations pushing your oppression. Conclusion: it's not just a recession, it's a redirection. We're not just in an economic downturn. We're in a war for the future, financially, spiritually, and socially. Don't just survive this moment, define it.